Hi there. My name is Michelle Evans. I'm addressing this ad hoc commission tonight because of my own negative experience with the Fairfax Police Department on August 1st, 2011. My former husband physically assaulted me in my home on Clayton Court in Burke. My 21-year-old son witnessed the assault and called 911 to report his father's abuse. 3 officers from the West Springfield District Station arrived at my home almost 30 minutes after the 911 call was initiated. During this delayed response, my ex-husband retreated to our garage alone, where he self-inflicted a small cut to his arm and fabricated a story to avoid arrest. Upon arrival at our home, 2 of the police officers found my husband in the garage, briefly interviewed him. No interview or further investigation took place despite having 2 adult witnesses present in my home that evening. I was falsely arrested within a few minutes of police arrival, placed in handcuffs, and taken to the vehicle of PFC Kenneth Bridgman. On a 95-degree August evening, I was locked in the backseat of Officer Bridgman's vehicle, which was parked in front of my neighbor Dave Astel's home, whom, along with 3 other individuals in this home, witnessed the events unfold that day. After locking me in his police vehicle, Bridgman left me alone and unattended and re-entered my home without warrant or permission. He and his second officer, PFC Andrew Pitko, were witness searching the entirety of my home looking for my identification that he had never requested. While I remained locked in his car for close to 20 of the 30 minutes the officers were on scene. I was transported to the adult detention center and charged with domestic assault and battery, the crime I was the victim of in my own home. A complaint against the 3 officers involved was filed with Internal Affairs the following day, August 2nd, 2011. I've provided you, and I have letters here, with an undated letter I received from former Chief David Rohr 13 months later, stating the officer violated no regulations, after the police department interviewed not one single witness. The closed Internal Affairs investigation was reopened when multiple witnesses filed written complaints with police and county officials. That second investigation lasted 12 months, and there's a copy of that letter that was written by Chief Rossler at the conclusion of that 2-year period. In short, the Fairfax County Police Department continues to re-victimize me in order to protect an officer that made a litany of mistakes, then perjured himself in a court of law to conceal his misconduct. The Fairfax County Police Department withheld exculpatory evidence subpoenaed by my attorney for my defense, and the appeal prosecutor entered false statements to the court in order to prohibit testimony about the complaint against the officers. Police vehicle data recorded the arresting officer at my home for approximately 30 minutes total. The officer came to court and testified that he was in my living room for over an hour conducting a thorough investigation, which never took place, before deciding to arrest me. As recently as last week, I received a letter from Second Lieutenant David White denying my FOIA request for the AVL data for the officers' vehicles that responded to my home on August 1st, 2011. Officer White invoked a FOIA exclusion, claiming that AVL information related to criminal investigations is exempted from FOIA's mandatory disclosure requirements. This false arrest and unfounded charge against me was dismissed in March of 2014, and the Fairfax County Police Department Internal Affairs declared in a March 2015 recent statement that the Internal Affairs investigation was closed in August 2013, and I was informed of that outcome. Withholding the AVL data and dashboard cam information at this juncture is unfounded, as there is no criminal investigation taking place at this time. Civilian oversight of the Fairfax Police Department, drastic changes to Virginia's FOIA exclusions that allow police departments to conceal and withhold information from citizens, and changes to Fairfax police leadership are desperately needed. I hope this commission will take those actions.
Thank you.